basically gonna go ahead and speed this. Look at that cooldown. Holy. After what I'm about to show you, makes the staff bow the #1 contender in every single PvE, PvP, in my opinion, build known to man. Zero chance that you can compete against this after this. What we're about to show you is a build designed for group-based PvE. This is basically targeted for a single target monster, typically towards a boss in every single one of your dungeons, or open world bosses if you were basically sitting at a peace boss, or if you're sitting at a conflict boss and your team needs some DPS. This is the first showing of it. The tech is going to revolve around Deadly Marker. Deadly Marker is an incredible ability that is for you and your teammates. You can read it here. I'm going to summarize it for you. It gives you 50% decrease to all cooldowns for you and your party members, and you can basically blitz it and apply it a second time, giving you the chance to basically have 2 of those deadly markers going by. Vui, are you there?
Yeah, hi.
How you doing, buddy? Let's get a chance to have Vui basically do it with me. This is temporary. We're going to wait a minute before we do the whole attack combo. I want you to just do blitz. I mean, deadly marker, blitz, deadly marker, just to show it's going to be 4 stacks on 1 monster. All right, so our goal is to basically do deadly marker, blitz, deadly marker, so people can see we can apply 4 stacks of deadly marker together as a team. And that's all we're doing. We're not going to attack. Just do deadly marker, blitz, deadly marker, go. And there's 2 deadly markers from me, and then 2 deadly markers coming in from Vui. So we have 4 deadly markers across the board. And what happens is, if you take deadly marker as a passive, deadly marker applies an additional mark. And so it allows you to stack it twice, already from doing it 1 time. Deadly marker, basically blitzing it, allows 4 stacks of deadly marker. So this 210 is now basically 410. You blitz it, it's 410. You're at 810 critical rate. If we keep stacking critical rate for the whole party, at one point in time, the diminishing returns is going to get out of control. With 2,000 critical hit rate on a boss that has probably 0 endurance, let's pretend, you're going to be critting for over 66% of the time. If you get to 3,000 crit rate, vice versa, it just gets smaller and diminishing returns over time. You'll be up about 70%. Every other basically shot is critting at this point. And so when you crit, it gives you the ability to get cooldowns for you and your party members. So the more deadly markers you have, you can see where we're going with this. As far as where the deadly markers, having too many or not too many, I think having too many is fantastic. There's no downgrade to this. This is just deadly marker the crap out of anything in a single target. So Vui and I are going to basically do this again. This time we're going to attack, and we're going to show you a buff right here called High Focus. We're going to show you that High Focus lasts for 12 seconds. This is just for you guys to see between 2 people. And as the decrease happens at 65 seconds minus 12, we should be sitting at a number. Oh, well, this is buff duration that's been increased. Okay, now it lasts for 16 seconds because I have buff duration. It originally starts at 12. When this thing fades, we're going to show you the actual decrease on this skill. So the skill now will basically sit there at a cooldown ratio of 49 seconds. Being at 49 seconds, you're going to be able to see how much did 2 people stacking blitz together be able to get that cooldown of High Focus to get basically to be able to cast it again. We're going to be having our eyes on this live on stream to see how fast that cools down. I'm not going to be able to pay attention to it because I'm basically playing the piano for how fast my cooldowns are coming through. I'm going to ask Vui to focus on one thing. You're going to be doing this one simple combo. You're going to start with basically High Focus. You'll do deadly marker, blitz, deadly marker, and you'll jump right into a fireball. You'll be spamming your strafing, and then you'll click your fireball barrage right after the fireball has landed. And the goal is to basically spam the living crap out of fireball into fireball barrage and maintaining your strafing. The #1 skills you want to make sure you're clicking as soon as it's off of cooldown is your strafing, is your fireball barrage. Always basically throwing focus firebombs so you can maintain those stacks. The main reason why you want to throw a fireball first instead of thinking of throwing fireball barrage is fireball barrage will only hit 10 times. It does 1 additional per stack if it has burning on it. A lot of people will say, well, then why won't you take Inferno Wave? The reason why we don't take it is because our cooldowns is so high, you would rather want to take advantage of focus firebombs. And our cooldowns being so high allows us to spam the out of chain lightning, and you would say, well, focus Inferno is really strong. It extends the burning stacks. We're going to get 10 stacks of focus firebombs instantly on burning. We don't need to bring Inferno Wave when chain lightning is insta cast, and it also does increased damage to monsters, which is PvE oriented, and it has an additional AoE zone that you can take advantage of on the single mob. with 62 bonus damage. It just does too much damage to not take. And so with everything said, people would also recommend, why are you taking Nature's Blessing? You don't really need it. I'm doing it because my mana goes to 0 in seconds, and that way I can keep my mana up, and every single time I see it up, I will click it in the combination, because the cool thing about clicking it early is it's going to give your teammates the mana that they need, since it gives them high mana regeneration, and it also basically gives me the chance to click Inner Peace. Once I have Inner Peace clicked, once you're out of Inner Peace, you'll notice for the next 6 seconds, I will have increased efficiency by 88%, making my mana never go down. This skill will also come back instantly because we're doing the whole deadly marker concept, and you want to throw it in there if you have the ability to. It's going to be out of control, and you have to make sure that a staff is equipped. And the reason why we say a staff has to be equipped is for one reason, and one reason only, is because of Mana Ball Eruption. Mana Ball Eruption gets basically re-triggered every single time a wand or staff ability has been casted. When you are casting 10 shots of Fireball Barrage, Mana Ball Eruption gets procced like crazy, which then extends the amount of crits. So you want to make sure that staff is always out to maintain Fireball Eruption and Fireball Barrage. All right, let's get started. Basically gonna go ahead and speed this. Look at that cooldown, holy. Oh my God. I went from 44-second cooldown to 0. And here's this cooldown. Look at this thing. Oh my God. Already almost done. GG's. Thank you. That's the tech. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. At the same time, you can see me live on Twitch if you want to basically learn more on anything TNL. See you guys next time. Love you guys.